So guys, I've cast on a couple of rows, and I have going to set my row count at 0 to help us start. So assume you've made your rib in case you wanted to make a sweater. You started with a rib and now you want to do the design, or you've already been knitting and you want to put the design somewhere in between. Yeah, that's what I want to show you guys. I already threaded 2 colors on my machine, so I have green and I have yellow. Yeah, for this I'm going to be doing half of my work with a design, okay? But whatever you choose to do, if you choose to do half of your work, then just pull out half of your work on the opposite side of the machine. Yeah, my machine is this side, so I'm pulling out work, rather my, what do we call this, the carriage is on this side, so I'm pulling out my work on the opposite side of the carriage. Okay, so I'm pulling out half my needles because that's what I want to do. But in case maybe you want the design to be like just a quarter of your work, still pull out all the other needles aside from the quarter of your work. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to first knit this side and then we'll go and knit the other side. That's how we are going to do it. Yeah, so I'm going to knit this side first. So how do we do that? To make sure these don't knit, we put our machine in holding position, and that's how we put it in holding position. And then I'm going to knit let me do 15 rows, right? 20 rows. Let me do 20 rows with the green. Okay, so as you guys can see, the machine has dropped one of my stitches, the one closest to the ones that are not knitting. You've got to be really careful, watch out for that. If you don't want it to drop this stitch, you have to make sure you move it further towards this side. But if you move it just a little bit and go back, it will surely drop your stitches. So when you move the machine, please do take it further, a bit further like that. Then when you come back, it will knit. And then also we'll need a weight here to help us with that. So I put a weight and then I'll knit. So I'm gonna knit 20 rows of the green. Watch that place and make sure you keep giving it a boost with your weights. Okay. So after that, then I'm going to remove the green yarn and I'll fix on the yellow. I'll hold it and knit with that. So I'm going to do 20 rows of the yellow as well. Okay, so that will take me to 50 on the machine. Ooh, what's happening? Oh, jeez. Oops. I'll fix this back quickly. I'm gonna let them drop. Guys, I decided to show you my mistakes because some people think that people get stressed when they get mistakes in their work. Yeah, but this happens all the time. So if you're a learner and you're facing such challenges, just know it happens to even us who you think have really learned. So yeah, mistakes happen. So I'm done with the 20 rows of the yellow. I'm gonna do 20 rows of green again, and then I'll do 20 rows of yellow again, and then I'll show you guys what we do with the other side. Yeah, okay, let me do that chop chop. Get him deal now. Try to is stuck. So bad. See guys, yeah, these things happen. So maybe you know now, you know sometimes you give it a push when it's stuck. Ooh. Okay, so that's the 20 rows of the yellow and green. So guys, this is it basically. Yeah, all see that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, you guys watch and see. So I'm going to remove the yarn. And cut it off because we're going to now work from the other side. So I'm going to remove the machine, completely remove it, and fix it on this other side. Oh, there's a we are going to remove these from hold by just pushing them back a bit. Yeah, I'll see that. Push them back a bit. Okay. And then now we are going to put these ones in hold. Alright. Hold. And then we are going to put our row counter back to 0, and we need the same rows that we need on the other side. Alright, we are switching to the other side. We start with the opposite color we started with. So here we started off with 20 of green, and then we went to 20 of yellow. Yeah, so since we started off with green and went to yellow, now we are going to start off with the yellow before we go to the green. So I'm going to attach my yellow to the carriage, and then we do that 20 rows of the yellow. Don't forget to put your row counter to 0 when you're starting. Next we do 20 rows of the green. And after the green we do 20 of the yellow again. Then we need the last 20 rows of green. So now we are done with making our design, and like I always say guys, you can use any colors you want to use. You don't have to use 2 colors, you can choose to use 3 or as many as you want. You can always play around with the designs that I show you guys. Yeah, so just make sure you knitted the same rows for the different changes. So as you can see, my green is really matching with the yellow where it is, so make sure your work will match so that it looks neat and your client will like it. So that's enough of your design. Now you want to use all the needles to knit one particular color. Still, all you have to do is, let me use yellow for that. So I'll touch yellow, okay, and then I'll push these needles back a bit. Push them back, just remove them from that non-working position. Then we also remove our machine from the hold on non-working position and then knit. So let's see what that looks like. I'll put back my weights on the sides and then knit. So guys, you can see what this looks like. The moment you remove hold, it just knits and joins the work perfectly well for you. So now what we'll have to do is to join our work downwards, but you can see how perfect the upper part looks, right? So that's enough of the knitting. So let me remove my yarn and then we put off our work so you guys can see clearly what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. This is the back part and then the front. I really love how it looks, and if you use cute colors, it will definitely look nice. So now what you have to do is to join your work, but as you're joining, make sure that those lines separating are really neat. So the green should really go straight to the yellow on every part so that it matches really well. You can use any method that you're comfortable with to join. You can use a sewing machine or different joining methods. I have a couple of videos showing how to do that, so please check them out. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe because it helps me grow the channel and also helps push the videos to other people. So please do subscribe, give the video a like and leave a comment for me. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comment section. So let me join my work off camera and then I show you guys what it looks like. Okay, I'm done joining mine and this is what it looks like. You see that, guys? So you have to make sure your joining is as perfect as that. The colors really match like that. See that? Make sure your colors match on the same levels you changed them so that your work looks neat. Alright people, thank you for watching. Bye.